Yes, guys, we're back for episode 19 of the Fulham career mode. In today's episode, we've got 5 games for you today, 1 in the Cup, 4 in the league. The first game is the replay against Tottenham. I'm not too happy that I've got to do it, but I just thought I'll play it. I'll not sim it 'cause it's Spurs. It's a Premier League team. It's not the end of the world. But we do start the episode off with a new signing we're going to get on deadline day. It was a bit of a choice between Sommer, Patricio and Sirigu, and I thought just because I want Pickford or Ramsdale in the transfer window, I think I'll just go for Sirigu. For some reason, they asked for the new centre-back as an exchange player. I'm not sure about these exchange players at the moment, but, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, we agreed a £2.9 million deal with him, with the general manager, and then we offered a contract for him. And to be honest, I don't know what you guys think, but it's a bit more experience in the team. Rodak's iffy. Gazaniga's iffy. I'd just rather get a keeper who's going to be able to use his hands properly. So he's only on 10 grand a week as well. I know he'll ask for more because we're a Premier League club, but a 2-year contract, not really a bad thing. No release clause because I don't think anyone would buy him. And 25 grand a week plus bonuses. Not a bad deal at all for a very, very experienced goalkeeper. So we shake hands with his agent. Not really a good idea in the current climate, is it, to be honest? But still, not a bad piece of business. As we go into the first game of the episode, as I said, we've got Spurs. We've got Harry Kane tifo. I'm not sure if the Spurs fans will be happy about it in real life, but, you know, it is what it is. If I was a Spurs fan, I wouldn't be happy with that, but you can't really choose. I guess he's probably their best player at the last 40 years. So we do see the team. Sirigu makes his first start for the team. Tanganga and Adebayo make up the back four with Gvardiol and Tete. And we have our very strong front two of Cavani and Mitrovic. Obviously, Demir and Wilson as well. It just focus on Cavani to start off with. We have rested a few players because I don't like playing all the same team for the cup games. Obviously, Sadiq's been rested today. He's a good player, Sadiq. But nonetheless, we do start. In the 8th minute, Spurs score straight away. Not a good start for Sirigu, is it? Let's be honest. Should he have done better with this? Dele Alli scores, so it's a bit unrealistic him scoring. Should even play in real life. Plays the ball back. Could Sirigu save that? He sort of dives wrong. I guess it's only 6 yards out, innit? I'm not blaming him for that. I'll give him a little bit of a let-off. But we do have a little bit of a movement in the team. Clark plays the ball back to Dele Alli. Harry Kane scores. Last game he was absolutely atrocious. In this game he has been... he scored on this game. Let's be honest, he's been a lot better. It's still disappointing to concede. Spurs are a decent side, I guess. I mean, we should have beaten the first leg. That first leg were almost scripted games of FIFA I've ever played, by the way. So we are unfortunate to go behind. We are 2-0 down in 15 minutes. Not much to cheer about as we go on a little attack of our own. Play the ball to Wilson from Mitrovic. And look at this from a save from Lloris. He's at it again from the first game. Wilson, Mitrovic. Name a better love story. I mean, just unfortunate, to be honest. We cross the ball in there with Wilson. We try and find Adebayo. Massive, 6'5". He wins the header, hits the post, and then Spurs clear it out. And then from the same attack, in the 41st minute, they cross the ball in, and Sirigu should really be saving this. I don't know what you guys think. Good finish from Ben Davies, but would he have done a bit better? I know it looks really good. It looks like Van Basten-esque, but I mean, should he be saving that? He's sort of, you'd go with 2 hands there, wouldn't you, as a keeper? But, you know, nonetheless, Cavani gets us back in the game just before half-time. In the first minute of added time. It's a good finish, and obviously I can't celebrate again because why would I want to celebrate? It makes it realistic when you can't celebrate. It's a good ball from Mitrovic. Very nice football. Cavani spins his man. Absolutely fantastic. I think I went through his legs, you know, and then through Lloris's legs as well. So fantastic goal from Cavani, the veteran, and he gets a little further back into the game as the half-time whistle goes. I mean, we can't really complain. We were being a bit poor defensively. I mean, we always are. We've got 3 clean sheets in the league this season. I don't know why I'm expecting anything different. But Demir makes a little run. Ben Davies there. What is he doing? It's a good save from Lloris, but straight out to Wilson. He does make it 3-2. I mean, that defending from Ben Davies there. If you were Conte, oh my God, I'd hate to be in that dressing room. He's a very scary man. Harry Kane goes strong goal again. And honestly, they had about 4 shots this game and 4 goals. I know I brought the keeper out again. I can't really blame Sirigu for the goals, but any better keeper. I know Pickford's got little arms, but I feel like I could have jumped a bit higher and probably saved it. So 4-2 down. Harry Kane's running rampant. I mean, it says something when he's scoring against us, but still, We do have a little glimmer of hope in the 88th minute. Harry Wilson with a very good finish against Lloris. Harry Wilson was fantastic this game, by the way. So was Ben Kennedy when he started to get involved into the game a bit more. In the 92nd minute, Wilson again gets past his Sar. And look how unlucky that is. We hit the post, and it's a great save from Lloris. The Spurs managed to spawn the game. It's a bit more scripted gameplay. It's a bit suspect, to be honest. But yeah, unfortunate nonetheless. Just not much I could have done to stop any of their goals. But we still lose the game 4-3. Disappointing to be out of the cup in the 4th round again. Oh, well, I'm actually glad they've called me out on Sirigu. They didn't say he played bad or anything, but I mean, I'll just try and keep him content. And just need to try and build on that result, because we're against the top 6 team. They played their starting 11. We did not. Just to say, we did not play a strong team at all. We played a very rotated team, but we still didn't do bad. But as we do go into the second game of the episode, we are back at the Cottage. Got a very, very intriguing game against Leicester City. Against Anthony Martial, the guy we hate the most. That guy says he's going to be the best in the world. On this game, he literally feels like he's the best player in the world. There's no way I can stop him. In the games we've played against them so far, he has scored in all of them. I think he's got a hat-trick in the first game. It's just horrendous. But we have had to change the team quite a lot again from the Cup. So Gotti comes in at centre-back. It's very early on, 26th minute. Martial's playing good football with Castagne. And I think it's a good save from Gazaniga. As makes a good save from Sargankov. I cannot say names, so I apologise. But gets us off that one a little bit. But then again, Martial, he scored again. It's so infuriating. Every single time we play Leicester, every career mode I play against Martial, for some reason he's like Ronaldo. It's absolutely horrible to play against him. The 35th, look at that from a back heel from his big Zambo Anguissa. It's a fantastic back heel to Sadiq, who runs through the board. It's just a good finish. He's shouting at the Leicester fans. And he does make it 1-1. But then again, in the 45th minute, just before half-time, they're playing nice football again. And Martial from 30 yards out. Oh my God. In what universe I meant to defend that? Absolutely fantastic finish. On his weak foot as well. Low work rates, 3-star week 4. I wouldn't have him for the Fulham team, put it that way. But he has scored his 10th goal in 25 matches, and it's like 5 of them against us. So, you know, he just likes playing us, doesn't he? But it's just unfortunate. I can't really defend Tony Martial, because he will be the best in the world. But end of the first half, very disappointing. In the 49th minute, Leicester again. Guess who scores again? It's just difficult to watch back. I remember playing it, just throwing my controller against the wall and catching it. Just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Scored 6 goals against us this season. But then again, Daniel Amati, how unlucky is this? We concede some dodgy goals, but that one is just taking the cake a little bit, isn't it? 4-1 down. Daniel Amati, the captain of Leicester apparently. I have no idea. But we are 4-1 down. No defending that. As you can see, they're a bit of delay in kickoff then. I was very, very, very frustrated. Very frustrated. But Wilson plays a good through ball to Sadiq, and he hits the crossbar the 4th time in the episode. The 3rd time you guys have seen, but the 4th time so far. Very, very unlucky. But we did bring on Blanco a bit later in this game. And he picks up the ball, and look at that for a finish. Pick that one out, Meslier. What a finish from Blanco in the white kit. Bit of a Spanish joke. But picks up the ball. It's a good finish. You can tell he played for Real Madrid with his finishes like that. I mean, Meslier's like 6'6". Could he save that? Maybe. But it was the last action of the half. And we lost the game 4-2. But again, a very spirited performance. I know Leicester are quite low down in the league. They're just a little bit above us, I think. But still, not too bad in general. And we do lose the game, but it's not the end of the world, is it? It's a good team. Another press conference to go into afterwards, and I just try and be positive, because there's nothing else I can do for the team, really. We're going to the 3rd episode. It's got to be a win. We've got 3 easy games at the end of the episode. We have Norwich first, then we have West Brom, I think, then we have Middlesbrough at the end of the episode. So the team you've got Sirigu in goal, back 4 of Bryan, Tanganga, Gavardiol and Robinson. Then you've got Blanco and Zambo Anguissa in midfield, and then Wilson, Mella and Sadiq and Mitrovic as the front 4. So this is how they do line up. Blanco does retain his place after a fantastic goal last game. He did a lot. He's got 5-star skills as well. We see Wilson showing his leadership with the team talk there. And the nice little speed-up animation, which it randomly does at random times. But, I mean, this is going to be a fantastic game. I don't know how Norwich stayed up last season, you know. Honestly, that is a miracle in itself. I know they're looking all right now in real life, but still not too bad. But in the 8th minute, Sadiq goes through on goal after a good through ball from Mitrovic. It's such a good save from Archie Mayer, the goalkeeper on loan from, I believe it's Manchester United. We do get the ball from the corner, and Wilson to Mitrovic. Can you tell me what's going to happen? Mitrovic is going to score. Of course he is. Makes it 1-0. The keeper probably could have done better there, but still. Very nice header from the big Serbian. The best player in the world. Such a good ball from Mitrovic, to be honest. Not Mitrovic, sorry, from Wilson. Good header from Mitrovic. Hits him in chest, so you can't really blame him. In the 16th minute, Mella's trying to run down the wing. He tackled really well. We pass the ball to Zambo and then to Blanco. And guess what's going to happen? Another one, the exact same goal. Different animation from the keeper. And Blanco makes it 2-0. Could he be a starter in the team in the future? It's a good question, isn't it? We've already scored a lot of goals this episode and conceded a lot of goals. So, very good goal that from Blanco. Very nice to see. In the 22nd minute, Rashica gets a bit of space, and Sirigu, I'm not being funny, he's not going to save that, is he? Don't want to call him out on that one. It's a good bit of play. Poor defending from me. I think Gavardial was the centre-back. He sort of left his man a little bit. Left us a bit open. In the 29th minute, Wilson goes to on goal. It's another post from Wilson. It's just... I don't know how this man can hit the post so many times. He's not very happy about it, and Blanco's shot is rebounded over, but still, it's just so unfortunate. Don't know what we're meant to do to score, to be honest, sometimes with Wilson. He hits the post more times than anyone I've ever seen. As do go into the break, 2-1 up at Carrow Road. It's not a bad result, but we should have scored plenty more. But Sirigu makes a fantastic save just as we go into the second half, 52nd minute. And then from the following corner, I'd always bring the keeper out, by the way, to try and make it a bit easier to stop conceding corners, because I concede so many usually. But Norwich keep the move alive. Lees Malou plays it into Lenihan. Rashica gets the ball again. It's a fantastic ball to Sargent. And what am I meant to do to defend that? They pass the ball like they're prime Barcelona. They're using that big ginger nugget up front and we can't stop him. Unfortunate, but it's poor keeping from Sirigu, to be honest. We don't have keeper luck, do we, to be honest? We're just very, very unfortunate at this point. But then again, in the 57th minute, Mella picks up the ball, plays to Mitrovic, and it's such a good save from Archie Mayer. Very, very nice save from the goalkeeper. We do try and cross the ball in, though, from Mella. Tries to find Mitrovic again. It's just over his head. As we try and keep the move alive, but Josh Sargent heads the ball away. Blanco tries to keep the move alive, though. Play it to Tanganga. Mitrovic again. Fantastic ball to Sadiq, and look at that from a reverse ball. And Mella again. What a finish. That ball from Sadiq was absolutely exceptional. Absolutely exceptional from the big Nigerian. So we are 3-2 up. And then straight after that, we find Henry Mella again. Plays the ball to Sadiq. And no doubt in my mind that he was going to miss that. It's another goal for Sadiq. Fantastic player, honestly. I'm really happy someone suggested him to come into the team, because it's a good goal again. The Nigerian Nightmare makes it 4-2. Good goal indeed. Very good goal. And wraps up the game for us. But in the 83rd, Zambo goes through on goal. And he should score, really. The crossbar again. The 7th time this episode. He's just unlucky, innit? But Adam Ida's making a bit of a nuisance of himself. Crossed the ball, and Lees Melou with a fantastic finish from the Frenchman. I started to panic a bit, to be honest. 4-3 up against Norwich at Carrow Road. We shouldn't be 4-3 up. We should be about 8-3 up, but Mayer played quite well and Sirigu played quite poorly. And just right at the end of the game, Mitrovic capped off the game. We get the mad celebration scenes. I'm not sure if it'd be like that in real life. But the captain, the best player in the team, wraps up the game. It's a good goal, innit? Good goal from Mitrovic. I just think no saving that from the Scottish international goalkeeper. Good bit of football. I don't know if anyone wants to see replays. I don't really like watching them, but it's easy for transition with. Good finish, though, from Mitrovic, and he does seal the game. And we go straight into a contract negotiation. We are looking at tying down Tanganga, because a lot of teams have been offering for him. I got a big offer at the start of the season from Villa, I believe, like 28 million. She just timed out a bit more, I think. From an extra 2-year deal, so 4.5-year deal. Take him to 4 years at the end of the season. No guaranteed release clause. And we'll bump his wage up to 40 grand a week and give him a 400 grand signing on fee. So best thing about Tanganga as well, he's got a real game face. So I don't know if people really like playing with realism, but I have to have players with real game faces, unless they're an academy product. So we do tie him down. It's not really interesting, this. You could probably skip this, but I can't really tell you that now, can I? We do focus on Mitrovic before the start of the next game. 17 goals in the league. Absolute baller. Top scorer in the league. Best player in the league. And we do go back to the cottage for another home game. Syracuse Tifo. What is this game, by the way? What is this game? We go against West Brom. Difficult game, this. West Brom, we beat them on the first game of the season 1-0. We thought it'd be comfortable riding from them, but it's been very difficult. The team is on your screen. Tanganga's at right back because they've got no players. They're all dead, basically. They've got no fitness. And then Cavani comes in for Sadiq because he's got no fitness as well. So it's, what can you do? So we do go into the first action of the half. 10 minutes in, Mella creates a good bit of space, and Sam Johnson should be doing better with that. We've heaped a lot of praise on Sam Johnston. The last few times we've played him, he's been fantastic in every game. He's got like a 9.9 every game. But we do go 1-0 up. And Wilson's played in the 12th minute, and he makes it 2. No saving that from Sam Johnston. Good finish from Wilson. I don't know what else to say. The Welsh wizard on the wing. Good reiteration for you there. Scored a good goal there on his weak foot. Well, strong foot. No saving that from Johnston to go 2-0 up. In the 19th minute again, Mella picks up the ball, plays it into Mitrovic, and what's the output of the goal? He's always going to score. He's always going to score. The output of the scenario. Mitrovic does score. Makes it 3-0. Good bit of football. Sorry I'm rushing through the games, by the way. It's because the video's long enough already and I don't want it to be any longer. So, good finish from Mitrovic. But we do go again in the 27th minute. Wilson gets past his man. Reach far, far too easily. And on his weak foot, makes Johnson look like a right melon. He looks like a right melon going for that one. Sort of a very strange animation, I guess. Sort of dived to the floor, but didn't really move towards the ball. So, weird animation, but we do go 4-0 up. But West Brom do hit back in the 38th minute, playing some really nice football. Alex Mowat plays a fantastic ball to Karlan Grant. And no saving that from our goalkeeper, Sirigu. Karlan Grant is a decent player. He's not bad with his ideal heating shirt on. Good finish from Grant on his weak foot. I think he's right-footed. Good goal. Solid finish. Sirigu's not saving that. But they do go in the 41st minute. They play a nice bit of football. We're trying to clear the ball out and we can't. Reach picks up the ball, plays it to Mowat, plays it to Callum Robinson. It's another good goal from West Brom. Poor passing out from us. Or from me. I don't know why I say us. Poor passing out from me. And West Brom do capitalise on the lacklustre passing. And it does bring it into the half. 4-2 at half-time. Not bad. We should be more than that. 28 minutes, we're 4-0 up. And we've just sort of slacked off since then. But in the 52nd minute, Sadiq picks up the ball, plays it to Mitrovic, who hits an absolute pile drive. It's a good save from Johnston with his nice little haircut. I'm not going to say what it looks like. Looking for Mitrovic from the following corner, but West Brom managed to clear the ball out. And we go for the volley with Sessegnon, but we're never going to score from there. The game doesn't like us to score from there. But we do seal a comfortable 4-2 victory against the Baggies. And not a bad result. Another win. Try and get out of the mid-table in our league, by the way, is so tight. There's literally nothing separating anyone in the league. Have a look at the match facts after the game. 13 shots in the game and only 4 goals. Only 3.7 expected, I guess, but they only had 1.1 and managed to score 2. That's just how this FIFA is, to be honest. You can never beat the AI keeper, but they can always beat yours. A lot easier. But we're going to the press conference, and the main thing is on Harry Wilson. He had a fantastic game again. He's turned into such a good player. An absolute mountain of a player. That was just terrible grammar. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, not a bad result again. Another solid win. Yeah, no further questions. And press conference reflects it. But we're going to the final game of the episode. We are at home at the cottage again. Another home game. And this time we have the challenge of Middlesbrough. Very, very difficult game. I think we beat them 4-1 last time, something like that. But the team we've got Sessegnon at left back, Tanganga, Gvardiol and Robinson in the team. And we've got Kennedy and Blanco in midfield with Demir as the one striker, one attacking midfielder apparently, and that is not the front three, can I just let you know. That is how the team's lined up. I don't know why it's saying Zamboanguisa is the striker, because he's not. Not at all. But if we see Blanco intercepts the ball, plays it to Mitrovic, who finds Sadiq and Ben Kennedy. What a finish. The keeper dives under the ball, but we don't care about that as he picks the ball from the imaginary, I don't even know, imaginary lump in the floor. Just weird animations this game. It's a good finish from Ben Kennedy, and the keeper's nowhere near that one. As we do go 1-0 up with his second goal of the season. Good for little Kennedy. But as we see here, what is Sirigu doing? Oh my God. 15 minutes in and he's already making saves like that. It's just not good. In the following corner though, McNair wins a header, and again, what is that animation from Sirigu? Does he have his own custom animations where he tries to go for the ball but always fails? I thought he was going to concede the long shot, but this one, what arm is he going with? You always put two arms up there. You don't dive backwards like an absolute muppet. Playing like a right knob, and it only does made honestly Sirigu sometimes. All keeps on this game are shocking. In the 34th minute though, Mitrovic was fantastically well, wins the ball, and Sadiq really should be scoring there. When I was playing this live, I celebrated, and I just looked like a right idiot in hindsight, because he didn't score, but it was 1-1 at the end of the half. But Blanco again getting involved in the move, plays the ball to Mitrovic, and Sadiq again making a good run and a good finish. Blanco has been absolutely fantastic since he's come into the team. Intercepted the ball. He's got quite a few third assists, I think, this game. I don't know if anyone follows hockey, but that is what they do there. But yeah, good finish from Sadiq. No saving that from the keeper. Well, I'm not sure what his name is. I didn't really look. But nonetheless, good result. And we go for the third goal. Sadiq again against the goalkeeper. He's called Daniels, apparently. He's called Daniels. Just looked at his name. Another good finish from Big Sadiq. The Nigerian nightmare puts Middlesbrough to the sword. And we do go 3-1 up. Very good finish from the big man. Everyone looks the same size in this team, apparently. Even though he's 6'4", he's an absolute giant. But Mitrovic again with his third assist of the game. Plays the ball through to Sadiq. And what is the keeper's reactions to that? I'm not sure what he was doing. I can't really slate it that much, but it was very strange. Very, very strange. He sort of like moves the opposite way of the ball and just sort of watches it go in the top corner. But we're doing the game 4-1. Back-to-back wins against Middlesbrough. And the press conference again. You can't be any happier with this team and how they're performing at the moment. Very, very positive. Nothing else I can really say. I'm just really, really happy with how much we did dominate the game. That's what he said in the press conference. 3 wins on the bounce. After obviously disappointment in the cup and a bit of a bad defeat against Leicester. We sort of let ourselves down. But we do run away with 3 more wins, and we do go up to 12th in the league at the end of the episode, and we are very close to everyone else up to 9th. So not bad. Mitrovic is the top scorer in the league with 18 goals above Harry Kane and Podence. How unrealistic is that? Podence never scores and Kane isn't scoring in real life. But Mellor is the top assister in the league with Wilson and Mitrovic both behind him. Mellor's took over Wilson's mantle this season. But we look for our goalkeepers, and oh my God, 2 clean sheets for Rodak, 1 for Gazaniga and none for Sirigu. That sort of sums us up this season. We've been very, very poor defensively, as always. But the next episode, we've got Chelsea at home at the Cottage. We've got an away game at Villa Park. We've got another home game against Newcastle. An away game at the Etihad, and possibly an away game at Old Trafford. I'm not sure yet because this episode's taken 24 minutes to record. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.